Yeah, now it is on. Now the broadcast is on, but that's not good enough. I gotta go and start that again. Hold on once again. Just close the door so that it doesn't get the echo sound. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and talk first for a few seconds. Then I'm going to go ahead and run the video. You'll see the video. Okay. The video will come up as a separate screen. And then you'll see the video there. Then I'm going to also play some music from the radio. So see if you can get all the video. Okay. I'll tell you if the video is damaged or not. Then you can come and say yes. Then close the door again. I'll go talk. First I will talk first. That should be fine when I talk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dallas Live, and I am your host, Dr. RC. Today we have our live show at 3 p.m. Central Time from Donald Jones, and he will be talking to us about his time in Buffalo Bills and also his aspirations to become a Major League Baseball player. The number to call is 469-307-1642. While we are waiting for Donald Jones to show up on our studio, let's listen to some music.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces and knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light, and the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run."
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Kenny Rogers, and we are going to have an interview at 3 p.m. Central Time from Donald Jones. Donald Jones should be here any minute, and we will bring you the live coverage as soon as he is available. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue back to Kenny Rogers.
when the dealing's done.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dallas Live. I am your host, Dr. RC, and you are listening to Kenny Rogers. And what we are planning to do next is to go ahead and play some other different types of music, and let's hope you like it. This is a trumpet music from Bollywood. Okay, let's listen and see what they have to say. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. I got to deal with two different computers, so it takes a little bit of time, but we should be alright. There you go. Hello? Yes, speaking. Hold on one second. As a matter of fact, I was doing some live show, but no big deal. Go ahead. Now, you see, here is my problem. What I was trying to do is to remove the deactivated one of the computers because I migrated to iMac, Apple computer, and I deactivated one of them, and then I tried to activate the iMac. It wouldn't say. It says that I have too many licenses open. Yes, I did. V VR Chandran, V as in Victor, R as in Romeo, Chandran, CHAN, D as in David, RAN, Chandran. Alpha, DR, Alpha November, correct. Sure. Previously, I had it on two of them because one as a backup. I guess yeah, it didn't bother. It didn't say no. It didn't say anything. So right now I have it. So two of them. So the third one, when I bought the iMac, I deactivated the third one. So I have now two of them. But also when I tried to deactivate on the Windows computer, it never deactivated at all. It just kept it there. Okay. Can you, from your end, deactivate one of the? I don't know. I guess I have to do it myself. I guess. Well, you see, if the deactivation hasn't worked for any reason, it is still active on two computers. I'm in front of two of them. One is my Windows, which I want to use it as a backup, and then the iMac is going to be my primary one. Yeah, I'm trying to run it on iMac, yes. And I have the basic unlicensed version installed, so it is working on a rudimentary level. It's working, but I would like to have all the options available on the Producer Pro. Absolutely, that's my primary goal. Yes. It's called Dallas Live. Do you have that name there, Dallas Live? Just get rid of the Dallas Live. Just remove it from your system. You can remove it. You can deactivate that license, Dallas Live. Dallas Live is actually the name of the computer, not the name of the program. Oh, Okay. I tried that. You know, I did deactivate that from inside the producer. That didn't seem to work. I can boot it up. It will take a couple of seconds if you don't mind. Yeah, okay. Just a minute. Well, this is the slowest computer. That's why I want to get rid of it. So I need to sign into this, right, with my username and password first? Okay. Okay. Okay, I have signed into it.
Okay, great. So in the upper left, is it it's still saying Ustream Producer Pro with the Pro in gray?
You know, it says Ustream Producer Studio, it says.
Okay, Studio. So you're running Studio, not Pro. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and go up to your File menu and go to Preferences,
Okay.
and you'll see that there's the Buy Upgrade function. You still see the license
Yes.
input there.
Right, yes, it is there.
Okay. So go ahead and highlight that license key.
Okay.
Just click it once.
You know
and then
what?
go ahead and click Deactivate License.
You know what? I never highlighted it. That's the problem.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay, because now that live serial number is no longer there. Okay.
Good,
So
good.
I just clicked on deactivate, nothing happened. You know, I should have highlighted. You know, all these things are so simple when you know what to do.
No, right. You're 2020. No, I totally get it.
Okay, let me go ahead and activate this one. It should work now, right? Or no? Okay. Go to preferences and upgrade, and then enter the license key, right? Now hold on 1 second. So since I'm moving from Windows to iMac, there is no way for me to cut and paste, unfortunately. I have to enter the whole thing. Yeah, hold on 1 second. still says the same thing. It still says the serial number has been activated on too many machines at the same time. You can go ahead and reset the license. You see, I have the Ustream Producer Studio. Okay. Okay, all right, let's. Oh, okay. So what do you want me to do? Just wait, or just wait and call you back, or you can give me the Ustream, the Telestream information, and then I can call them. No, yeah, if you can send it to my Ustream account email ID, that'll be fine. All right, very good. Thank you. Bye. All right, Christy, let's take a look. So what did you hear so far? Did you hear the first three part?
The first is
Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out a cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, you got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
when the deal is done.
we have today Donald Jones, a Buffalo Bills player, coming to our studio at 3 p.m. Live, and he's going to talk about his tenure at Buffalo Bills, and also he will talk us about his personal problems, health-related issues, and also his goal to become a major league baseball player. The number to call is 469-307-1642, and we will be right back. All right, let's listen to some other music for a few seconds.
Fitzpatrick deep right side. Oh, man. Flag. I thought we might see.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dallas Live. We will be talking to Donald Jones. One of the problems he had was his medical condition with kidney nephropathy, and this condition required that he had to had his kidney transplantation done in the very near future. One of the show that I was watching about him was he was hit by Raheem Moore in one of the games, and let us go ahead and take a look at that particular playoff between him and Raheem Moore. I do not know which game, which football team Raheem Moore played for, but it was a very nasty hit for Donald Jones. And I'm just wondering if this particular hit was responsible for all the problem Donald Jones was having with his kidney. Let's take a look.
Fitzpatrick deep right side. Oh, man. Flag. I thought we might see one.
If you look at the video, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Jones
Raheem
was,
Moore.
Actually the one who was lying down there on the ground at number 19. And I was pretty shocked to see the impact and the degree to which he was hit by Raheem Moore. So one of the questions that I'm going to ask Donald Jones during our interview is how did this happen? Did he actually got hit on his backside on the near kidneys when this knockout took place? And I want to know what is the timeline between that and when Donald Jones figured out, or his doctor figured out that he needed a kidney transplant. At one point I was told that he was working only for 15 minutes. He was working only, the kidney is working for only 15% of its capability. And it was good that I heard that his father was able to give him the kidney. I'm going to ask him questions about those. Nephropathy is a very difficult disease. It eventually requires a replacement of kidneys, and I also wanted to know, is he going through any kind of kidney dialysis? That's another question we would like to know as well. We are waiting for Donald Jones to come into our studios later on today, 3 p.m. Central Time. The number to call is 469-307-1642. Let's go back and look at this particular Donald Jones.
Stevie Johnson, and Johnson's going to get in there and mix it up with him.
And eventually I believe they picked him up and carried him off.
Johnson still wants to have a piece of Raheem Moore. Now the officials.
That's something the league wants to crack down on this year. That's something that they have had about him, is whether or not the rookie will, put his head in there and make a tackle. But in this situation, you got to aim lower or go for the ball.
Raheem Moore was the one on the other side. I think he's from Denver Broncos. And when he hit, you can notice that the backside of him fell flat on the ground, and that may have an impact. So the timeline is of critical importance to us to make sure that Donald Jones tells us exactly the
a sequence of events for us to figure out whether this particular hit that he had was the responsible for him having that kidney disease. If I would imagine that if somebody hits their kidneys that hard, naturally there will be a significant damage leading to nephropathy. Let's ask these questions and find out what's going on. In the meantime, we will do some more research. I'm going to play some music now and see if you can hear the music. Here we go. How did I sound? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dallas Live, and I am your host, Dr. RC. Well, we have Donald Jones coming to our studio at 3 p.m. Central Time to talk about his tenure at Buffalo Bills and also his aspirations to become a Major League Baseball player. And we'll also talk about the health problems that he had with kidney, especially that he had a kidney nephropathy. And we will find out what's going on with this. Now, before we go into that, I was watching a specific video clip where Raheem Moore, I believe Denver Broncos, I do not know, which I will ask Donald Jones. Well, Raheem hit Donald while he was receiving the ball as a wide receiver, and of course he missed, and he was hit very hard by Raheem, and he fell flat on his back. Let's take a look at that video. Here it comes. There it is. Number 19 is one, and there you go. See, just now he fell, and he's lying flat down there. You could see that he was the wide receiver for Buffalo Bills. I think this particular game was with Buffalo Bills, and he received the ball, but he missed it, and then he was hit by Raheem, and he fell flat, and his back was hit on the ground pretty hard. That's what I watched. Of course, there was a few other problems. As soon as this happened, there was a little bit of a fight broke out between the two sets of players, the opposing teams. And in a few seconds, we will get another angle coming right up, and you will notice that he was really hit hard. You see, here it is. Here is that particular shot. See, there he is catching it, and then Raheem hits him. He hits hard on the ground, and there is another set. There it is. Look at that. I think that looking at that, I can clearly say that his back was pretty hit hard. Well, here is the problem. While I was doing this, I didn't show you this screen at all. So let's see if we can show you this one more time. Hold on, guys. Here it comes. All right, there you go. There is the two of us. You should be able to see the video that was picked out of the YouTube. There you see he's lying down there on the ground. That is Donald Jones, number 19, Buffalo Bills team. And in a few seconds, you will also notice that everybody is getting pretty upset, and they were fighting with each other, the opposing teams. Here's the full view, and you see they were talking to each other. Now, in a few seconds, we will get a different angle, a different camera shot, where you can clearly see what is happening to Donald Jones. Here it comes. There it is. See, now he is the wide receiver receiving it. He missed it. Then Raheem comes there, hits him, and he has a very strong thud fall back on his back. There it is. See that? That's the thing. I think my feeling is it is likely that Donald Jones is probably hit by this very strong force of knockout from Raheem Moore. I do not know. I believe it looks like it's a Broncos player. And this is the question I want to ask because of the timeline. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and go back to some music, and then we will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Dallas Live. Right next to my mouth, like this. Let's do one more. I'm just going to talk very briefly and see if the sound comes out. I'm just going to go between the music and myself and see which one sounds good. Which one are they saying? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dallas Live, and I am your host, Dr. RC. You will be listening to our special guest, featured guest for this evening at 3 p.m. Central Time is Donald Jones, former Buffalo Bills and an aspiring Major League Baseball player. Donald, welcome to the program. And we will talk at 3 o'clock sharp, and the number to call is 469-307-1642. We will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be listening to Mrs. Lakshmi. Lakshmi, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay, can you also see me now? All right, very good. So now we have Mrs. Lakshmi online. All right, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and play the music. Play the Donald Jones video where he got hit by Raheem. Okay, let's take a look. Mother, can you hear? You won't be able to hear it because it's not loud. Okay, it's all turned off. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. He's falling flat on his face. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video, and then I'm going to see our Skype audience. Here we go once again. All right, there you are. Can you see me?
Yeah. I hear you.
You hear me? Okay, very good. Okay, now say 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Ah, perfect. All right, and say
And
that one more time.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, good. All right, very good. I don't know why that's not going to stay there. I guess it's not going to stay there. Okay, I'm going to go back to the music now, okay? So see if you can hear music. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. The music is coming back up. But this music will be much less, not so loud because the music itself is not very loud. So here it comes, Mozart. Okay, your coughing is too much. Okay, say hello. All right, this music will not be loud. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dallas Live. This concludes our test on this first part. Then next we will check it out how the audio sounds. Ma, stay there. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Yeah, Christy. How does do you hear her? Did you hear me? Did you hear Okay, because everybody should be able to hear everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, Christy, you can hear me loud and clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Mother, can you hear me?
Yes.
Mother, can you hear Christy? Christy, say hello.
Hello.
Christy, can you say hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Christy,
I hear her.
you hear her. Okay, very good. So all parties are able to hear all parties. Okay, very good. Okay, the next thing is Christy, say 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right. Now you should be able to hear 1, 2, 3, whatever you said in a few minutes on the other radio. Can you on the other screen there on iPad?
Okay.
Okay, the next thing is Christy, say 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right. Now How was it? On the cell phone? Okay, that is correct. You cannot hear on the because she's on Skype, so you won't be able to hear her. But she will be able to hear you. The only way that you both can hear is she also calls me on this, and then I put you together, put you two together. Yes, two-way line. Okay, but I don't think that's going to happen now, so we will not do that right now because nobody is going to. Two people are not going to call now. So, okay, so we will leave it as it is now. The next thing we need to do is to now, Amma, stay there because we are
Yes.
going to do everything whatever we have done so far on the radio and see if everything works out on the radio. Okay, so hold on one second. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dallas Live. We are still testing our mic for the video and audio broadcast. Christy, if you had heard that music, just open the door and gives me a thumbs up, and then I will go to the next step. Okay, all right. Thumbs up. Okay, very good. Next step. The next step is going to be I will be talking to mother and see if you can hear both of us conversing, and if it is okay, at the end of the conversation, you can give us a thumbs up or thumbs down. Amma, can you hear me?
Yeah,
How are you doing?
I am fine.
All right, what are you looking at?
How are you?
Okay, all right. See, did you see the picture of you on the small screen?
Yes.
And you see your head is way down and your chin is
Okay.
going down.
I am like that. I can't hear, so I can.
Okay.
Little
All right.
I can.
Okay, very good. So, okay, the conversation is done. Okay, very good. Thank you. Hold on for 1 second. Christy, if you had heard me and mother talk to each other, just come out and give a thumbs up or thumbs down. Who is too loud? All right, just reduce the volume there. And let's just go to 50% or 45% on the volume on the iPad. Do you know how to do it? Yeah, just there's a little button there. There's a side button there. Reduce it by 30-40%. That's it. Because that's better to have louder than less loud. So the audience will have to just reduce their volume. Okay, how does that sound now? I mean, okay. I think that I would like to have a higher sound than lower sound. Lower sound would be awful. They can always reduce it. How does it sound now? Better? Okay, good. All right, let's go ahead and close the door. And what we will do next is to go ahead and try the music from one more time from the radio end of it. See whether that works. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Mozart Piano Concerto. Mother, can you hear me?
Yes, sound is very low, but I can hear.
Which one? Music?
Music.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you have listened to Mozart Piano Concerto number 21. Next, we will go back and see if we can get some more of the Kenny Rogers music that we played a few minutes back. Let's go ahead and look for it. There it is, and here we go. Well, it's still coming up in a few seconds. Here is some music, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's see what we have. We have all kinds of calls coming in. Well, until that music, there is an advertisement going on there, so let's do this. Let's play some other music for now. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Sheena Easton.
For your eyes only can see me through the night. For your eyes only, I never need to hide. You can see so much in me that's new. I never felt till I looked at you. For your eyes only for you. You'll see what no one else can see.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes. I'm sorry, which one?
Now I'm breaking free.
Oh. That I don't know. I put it at 50%, and the music here. Okay, let me do this. Let me play this and see what we get. Okay. That's very loud. Now that's because of her. Ma.
Eyes on me, the nights are never cold. You really know me, that's all I need to know. Maybe I'm an open book because I know you're mine. But you won't need to read between the lines. For your eyes on me, only for you. You'll see what no one else can see. Now I'm breaking free for your eyes on me, only for you. The passions that collide in me, wild abandon side of me, only for you. No need to hide. You can see so much in me, so much in me that's new. I never felt till I looked at you. For your eyes on me, only for you. You'll see what no one else can see. And now I'm breaking free for your eyes on me, only for you. The love I know you needed me, the fantasy you created me, only for you, only for you. For your eyes on me, the nights are never cold. You really know me, that's all I need to know. Maybe I'm an open book because I know you're mine. But you won't need to read between the lines. For your eyes on me, only for you. You'll see what no one else can.
It's still making it, right? Yeah, the video is alive. Which video? Yeah, but that shouldn't sound like that. Should be perfect. Maybe because of all the other noise. Let me see. Let me think. 1 second. if it gets worse, let me know. Is it worse? It's okay? Alright, there's only one last thing we need to do. Call me on this number. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, and then once you call me on this, then you should be able to hear our conversation crystal clear between you and I, at least. All right, Christy, can you hear me loud and clear on your cell phone?
Yes.
Okay. Say 1, 2, 3, little louder.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, see if you can hear all this on the radio there.
Okay, let me try.
Everything good? All right. I think we are done. This is it. End of story. Still have the mic on? Okay, I'll stop broadcasting first. So that will take care of it. Now you should hear a regular show, the show that is on the server.